You know how people
hold on for 1 second, money. Hold up for 1 second. It's your boy MacMean. True story. All stories ain't true, but this one is. We got Terrence Money Rice on the phone. We running a little bit late today, but it's better late than never. Every time I ask Money how he feel in the morning, what he say?
Feel like going home.
Can't script that, you know what I'm saying? I got the aesthetics. They're gonna see how I'm gonna just explain to you how it looks where I'm at right now, Money. It looks like I'm smoking, and you know what I'm saying. I can't smoke in the house right now for my own reasons, right? So I sometimes when I'm airing out the house, I'll come in the hallway or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, right? And it's center blocks and stuff behind me. You know what I'm saying? And we wanted to catch up with some of the questions that we wasn't able to answer during the first interview and stuff. You know what I mean? You want to introduce the people to who you are? There's 7 people in the building right now. 8.
Yes, my name is Terrence Money Rice. I've been buried alive in New York State prison cells for the last 31 plus years. I'm serving the 32nd calendar as we speak. I'm a victim of police brutality. Instead of murdering me, what they did with the age-old method, told a lie, and got me wrongfully convicted. I'm here now to speak to y'all, introduce myself to the world.
Okay.
Thank you for listening.
We ain't got a whole bunch of time today, so I want to get into some of the questions that people's asking before. Some of them is spicy, some of them is cool or whatever, but I'm gonna go back and look at some of these things. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yes. Yeah, and the people love you out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? People really, really love you out here, man. And not too many.
And I love and appreciate the support. Highly appreciate that support.
How you feeling this morning?
Like going home. You know, in addition to that, I'm blessed. I'm healthy. I'm thankful for that. Thankful for the family and friends that support me and make sure I'm in the best position possible under the circumstances. Just working hard on trying to get out there to the world. You know, it's a whole nother world compared to when I was out there, you know, so I'm just eagerly awaiting that opportunity, you know.
Okay, well, the first question I got is from Angela, and Angela asks, how can we help support him, and what does he need the most? What do you need the most, and how will people be able to support you the most, Money? Good morning, everybody.
Well, thank you very much for your time and your attention, Angela. I appreciate the question. What I need the most is what you have already given me, and that's your attention. So right now, what we are trying to do is get the Kings County, which is Brooklyn, New York, District Attorney's Office to exonerate me. They are in talks with my lawyers. So what I plan on doing is I plan on having information, email address, numbers, etc., that when I'm able to put it up on MacMean's platform, you guys will be able to send emails and stuff like that, letters of support, and basically demand my release. You know, so that's where I'm at with that now, and that's what we are trying to do: build our support system up to where we got the numbers where it will really make a difference. You know, and if it's anything that comes up in addition to that, I ask to keep your attention, so that way we'll let you know what's going on as this thing progresses and how you can help.
Okay, now
thank you very much again.
You have Jamel Davis. He says, "Tell Money Red Eye said stay strong." You know what I'm saying?
That's my guy. That's one of Staten Island finest right there. I ain't heard from my youngin' in a long time. That's one of my youngins right there. Tell him I said I appreciate the support. I got all his message from when he was sending me, and he told me that when he's released, he's going to be one of my #1 supporters, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, he heard every word you said. You know what I'm saying? Red Eyes, you able, look, I'm gonna open up the StreamYard, right? You able to pull up and say whatever you want to say to Money directly, okay? If you hit this link, you'll be up here. All right, there's the link right there. And for the rest of the people, $2. Good look, the petition is actually in the description. All of my interviews with him, the petition is in there. But let me just show y'all what the petition look like real quick. Let me share this screen. Hold on for a second, Money. All right.
Yep, I'm here.
Here's the petition. This is how it looks. It doesn't take much to sign this petition. This petition is like the most simplest petition I ever seen. Today we got 11,252 have signed. Let's go to 15,000. We want to get this thing up to 15,000. See my name right there, MacMean, Cincinnati. Bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? They already know who I am because I signed it. All you have to do is do this. I'm gonna show you exactly what you gotta do. Boom, sign this petition. Bow. Takes you to another thing. You can put a donation if you want. If you don't have the money, it says no, I'll share instead. You can share it to your Facebook. You can do your thing with this. You know what I'm saying? It's a real simple thing. We're trying to get this man home. All right. Tylon
says, let me just say something else in addition to what you said. So change.org is a platform that gives us an opportunity to get our stories out and give people an opportunity to support. So when you donate, it's not like you donating directly to a legal fund for me or any of my personal needs or anything like that. What you're doing is giving back to change.org on my behalf, which enables them to do what they're doing for many people that's on their causes. They have causes for kids, they have causes for many different things. But I just wanted the viewers and the listeners to understand exactly what they're doing when they're donating money. It's a great thing, whether it's $5, whatever somebody could stand. And what they also do for me is they expose my petition to a wider audience on behalf of what you're doing for them. Okay. So I just wanted to clarify that for people that didn't understand about the donation part with respect to the petition.
Okay, we got Red Eyes in the back room. I'm gonna bring him out in 1 second. Red Eyes, as soon as after I ask him this question, I'm gonna pull you out. Okay, it said, please ask him, what does he think God created him for? We are all created for a purpose. Even though he's in prison, he needs to find out what God wants him to do while he's in prison. What's your answer to that?
My answer to that, wow. Thanks for the question. I appreciate that. God, my life is God's gift to me. Okay? What I do with my life is my gift back to God. Oftentimes I ask myself, what did I ever do to deserve being wrongfully convicted? And I never really got a concrete answer to that. But throughout my journey, there has been a lot of people that I have been able to be there for, whether it was legal, whether it was medical, whether it was just emotional, psychological support, because of things that they were going through by them being in here, whether it's a death in the family and things like that, because I experienced tremendous loss myself. My first wife, who I was living with when I came to prison, passed away shortly after, a few years after I was incarcerated, got hit with a stray bullet in the East New York section of Brooklyn. I had to deal with that. I dealt with my mom. I dealt with her son. So me having gone through that and having to deal with being sentenced to a 75-year to life sentence for something I didn't do at such a young age, and being able to find a way to stay strong, physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, I was able to impart wisdom to people and be there for them. So during those times made me realize that irrespective of the situation that I'm in, I was meant to be exactly where I was at that time, not for myself necessarily, but to be there for other people who I've had a significant impact on their lives. One of the things I want to do for y'all as well is share letters and have people come on MacMean platform that has told me the impact that I had on their life and shared that. So I want to be able to share some of those stories with y'all as well. If y'all look back on a previous episode, we had one of my youngest, Kyron Hodges. He's out there. He's a successful businessman, got a family, and he was a young kid that was around me who I basically raised up in here. So that's just one story that was heard so far. Okay. I hope that answers your question adequately.
Okay, now Red Eyes, what's up, brother? Good morning.
Hey, how's it going, beloved? Can you hear me?
Soldier, how you doing?
Yo, what's up, Money Man? What's up with you, bro?
Man, you already know what's up with me. You've been with me. Listen, man, it's a pleasure to hear your voice, man. And I'm glad to have your attention this morning. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. You know I know the struggle. You know I just gave him 18. I just want you to know, I know your time is limited. I've been in touch with the fam on the gram. I get off papers in March, man. You know I'm going to come through, man.
Yeah, man. Let's hope, man, with what we doing, man. Let's hope I'll be visiting you before then, man. But if that time comes first, it's gonna be my pleasure to sit down and chop it up with you, man. Congratulations on your freedom, man.
Thank you, bro. I'm here, man. I know the struggle, man. You know I'm gonna support you, man.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Like I always tell people, man, you could be doing anything in the world, and the most precious thing we have in this fleeting time on this earth is time. So for you to give me your time, I'm indebted for you forever, man. I appreciate that.
Bro, you know I always looked up to you like a big bro for advice. You know I'm doing good. The peoples gave me your number and all of that. So, you know, like I said, you know, you're gonna see me, man. I don't like to talk, you know, I don't like to talk about things, but you know, I'm gonna come through. Yo, you there?
Hello?
I think he went, I don't know, I think it's
Cut him off. The party cut him off. I'll get him back on in a minute.
all right.
Yeah, he got cut off for a quick second. We about to get back up on that joint. I'm about to ask him. Somebody ask. I mean, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the right time to ask. It's gonna be something funny. How much time you did, Red?
I did 18.
How long you been home, bro?
I've been home 3 years and change now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm doing good, man. You know, life is good. I know the struggle. That's my boy right there. That's my bro.
How would it feel after doing all that time and then, you know, all the shit you was able to do since you've been home or whatever, right? How do it feel when you look back at your dudes that you was in, you know what I'm saying, that you was doing the time with?
You know, it made me reflect, man. Like, you know, when I was out in the streets, man, living that wild life, doing a bunch of nonsense as a teenager, coming up, you know, under older dudes, like everything that I achieved when I was young out there selling drugs and slinging a gun, I achieved it in 10 times more, going legit, working, you know, in the process of buying a house, nice car.
I'm back on. Sorry for cutting y'all off. Y'all know how this thing go.
Hey, Money.
Penitentiary like that. Cut this thing off on us.
Hey, Money, you can hear me? Hey, your man look like Ralph McDaniels from Video Music Box. Hey.
Wow.
Yeah, I got one question for you, Money, because I want you, you know, I want the people to hear you, bro. What do you need me to do, man, besides, you know, coming on and supporting you? Yo, you know, I know the struggle, man. Like, whatever I could do, you know, the people's got my information on the gram. Yo, just let me know, man. Like, I'm there.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You know, I'm very humbled by that. You know, I don't live my life as, you know, as if anybody owe me anything, you know. So anything that's extended, like you extending yourself to me now, is most highly appreciated, you know. And again, like I answered the last viewer, when it's time, whether we having a rally, because it's been, you know, we have content out there where he's in front of the district attorney's office at a rally, you know, we have that content posted so you have an idea of what that's like.
I could get that over Kai page, right?
Right.
I'm gonna give the viewers a look at that. While you talking, I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, give them a look at that. You know, and it's also giving an in-depth thing about what I'm here for, the struggle and things that we have done thus far to liberate you. But you know, again, Red Eye, if we doing a rally, if we writing letters, you know, we support to whoever decision maker is, whether it's the Kings County District Attorney, whose name is Eric Gonzalez, or if it's the New York State Governor, Kathy Hochul, or Lieutenant Governor, you know, he's one of Harlem's own, Brian Benjamin. Like, we are in negotiations. You know, now my lawyers have been in contact. I don't know if negotiations is an accurate representation. I've said that for lack of a better term, but they're communicating about my release. You know, it seems to be a consensus that for me to be in prison over 30 years and nobody suffered a scratch, and especially under the ridiculous circumstances, meaning the facts of the case, is crazy. So I don't even know why, you know, I'm here, but they supposed to be in talks and trying to figure out a way to get me out. I don't know why they just hasn't already out and out exonerated me outside of the fact that, you know, politics. It's police officers that lied on me. You know, if they do something to us, they go scot-free. If they do something to us, we just deal with it. And this is just what the reality of my situation is.
Okay, hold on. Hold on for 1 second, Money. I hate to cut you off. Yeah, and I'm sorry for everybody that's gonna beat me up for cutting Money off. We don't have a lot of time, so I want to show y'all this. All right, I'm gonna mute you for 1 second, Red Eye.
Got you.
And I'm gonna unmute you once I'm done playing a little bit of this.
When I personally called the police officer to speak to him, to beg him to tell the truth, I called the police and I said, I want to speak to you about Terence Rice in this case. He said, who's Terence Rice? Really? If he's somebody that tried to kill you, wouldn't you remember who he is? Wouldn't you remember who he is? When we
You heard what she just said? She's asking the officer that got him convicted, you know what I'm saying, this question, and he said, who? When you could, that is a super solid question. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit, y'all.
You about Terence Rice in this case. He said, who's Terence Eric Gonzalez? I know you had been CRU and every review in this case, but I'm asking you to take a specific look at his case because there's no ballistic evidence to support what these police officers said. Joseph Mackey, John Cavano, John Sikovic, you lied. When I personally called the police officer to speak to him to beg him to tell the truth, I called the precinct and I said, I want to speak to you about Terence Rice in this case. He said, who's Terence Rice? Really? If he's somebody that tried to kill you, do you remember who he is?
Absolutely.
Do you remember who he is? When we went to John Sicovic's house to speak to him and ask him to tell the truth, he wasn't there, but his father was there. And when we talked to him, he said, oh, you mean that case where there was a gunfight between two people and they shot up the building? Why didn't he say, oh, when that guy tried to kill my son? Because it didn't happen. So, Eric Gonzalez, I'm asking you, please, you take a specific look at this case. You ran on the platform and said you were going to continue with King Thompson's strategies and platform. We're asking you to continue. You said you were going to look at guys who had 23 years old when they got locked up. He was 23 years old. He's going to be 55 this year. But something that never happened. No, he's not hurt. So
And about to be 55 or 55 already. When he told me about that a while back, right, I didn't pay attention to it the way I was supposed to pay attention to the case. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot going on, so I didn't really, and this is my homeboy telling me about his homeboy that's locked up. We was dealing with stocks and stuff like that, and I didn't have my eye on it. Let's pay attention.
We are the demand justice. That's anything. You're the district attorney of Brooklyn, right? You are our district attorney. If you don't do your job, we're gonna remove you. You wanna know this? Like people out here got other things doing in their lives, right? People are actually their breadwinners come home. The fathers of sons and daughters. Heard from a son. They said he was 3 years old when his father was removed. My kids was 3. I did 21 years for something I didn't do. And his father come home with it. Evidence demands it. Follow the evidence.
Big facts.
If the evidence say he must be free him. And that's all we ask.
Terence Rice is convicted of attempted murder of 3 police officers, and he was sentenced to 75 years to life. He has maintained his innocence since the day he was arrested. He did not commit this crime. His case has been down here in the CRU since 2015, and we're still waiting to hear something. In this case, police officers claim that he was in the first floor window in Tilden houses, engaged in a gunfight between 2 groups of guys. They claim that he then saw them and turned to them and started shooting at them. They claim that they shot back at him in this first floor window. They claim that he ducked back down in the window, shot some more, and then jumped out in the same exact window to get away. Now, really, I think you all know that if he would have jumped out of that window after he was supposed to be shooting at him, I would have gone in the window. He then saw them and turned to them and started shooting at them.
Let's listen to this again, man. He's having a gunfight with some other cats in another building. See the police, start bucking at the police.
They claim that they shot back at him in this first.
So they shooting back at him now at this point. In the window that he's supposed to be in.
First floor window. They claim that they ducked back down in the window, shot some more, and then jumped out of the same exact window.
Then jumps out of the same window. Yo, man, free the people that's up in there for this type of clown business, man. Taking us off the streets mad young, putting us in these positions. Hold up, listen to this.
To get away. Now, really,
and let me make it very clear for people, right, that don't know me and don't know Terrence. You know what I'm saying? I just met him. I'm not no advocate to just let murderers come home and dudes that just shooting police and all that. If I didn't believe him 100%, I wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't have him on my platform. I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the difference between somebody that money. Can you hear us?
Yes, I hear you clearly.
Right? I'm not fighting for some nigga that I was in jail with or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I did time and I got a affinity or affection for prisoners or something like that. Nah, I'm sitting here listening to this shit and asking myself, what would I need if I was placed in that position? Because I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of things that money told me that struck me crazy. You know what I'm saying? That he's 55, right? And I'm 46. I'm 9 years different. But I remember the things that happened with me in my earlier cases when I was younger and how they coerced certain information out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like they made you convict your own self. You know what I'm saying? Like they said that you robbed a chain and you might be, you know what I'm saying? Be like, I didn't rob nobody for a chain. I just had a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. You spoke without a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? You or you did have a lawyer, or the cops just straight up made some shit up on you. We let you wonder why we let a lot of that run under the rug, because we come from where when you come out the streets, having a you know what I mean, a name in the street is a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? So people give you that. There's no fun in that. Money said on this interview when he first got locked up for this, and dudes was like, you know what I mean, like, yeah, man, you did your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you making it work for me by even saying some shit like that. First of all, I ain't do shit. Number one. And for the people that don't understand the mentality of somebody that will, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't imagine being in jail that long. That's number one, for some shit I ain't do. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes because we already, like when we young, I'm not talking about this type of crime. I'm talking about in the beginning, because we going back to the beginning after this. We're going to go to the beginning. And the personal conversations I had is struck memories of when I was younger and like thinking, damn, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, I'm going to cop out to this, even though, you know what I'm saying? Like I copped out to a whole 2 to 6, you know what I mean? Me and my dude, because they, you know what I mean? We knew that we did other stuff. You feel me? And felt like we deserve that or whatever. I don't know how you would classify that, but I know you take a dude that's 16 years old, you know what I'm saying, and coerce, you know what I mean? Like basically coerce you to talk yourself into a motherfucking case, or they just compile a case against you that you didn't even do. And that's what happened to me. They gave me 5 robberies I didn't even do. I didn't even know what the fuck I was, you know what I'm saying? I knew about one of them, you know what I'm saying? So this all is a reflection of that time period. Check it out. He's 10 years before me and he was already doing that. So imagine how many people, we got an actual number. How many people have been, did time and got exonerated. You know what I'm saying? For shit that they ain't have nothing to do with because of some corrupt shit like this.
That if he would have jumped out that window and he was supposed to be shooting at him, he would be dead. Now, I'm asking Eric Gonzalez. I know you have your CRU and everything.
We're going to stop that. Yeah, that's on Kyron Hodges' pages. Kyron. You know what I'm saying? Hodges. This goes back. This is the title of this is Wrongfully Convicted.
That's on YouTube. That's on YouTube anyway. If you go on YouTube and you put in Terence Rice's wife, that's going to come up. You know,
all right.
I just didn't want to cut you off because you was passionately speaking to the listeners and viewers. But I was going to tell them that because the time that we have is limited, and I'm quite sure that they want to, you know, get to the question and answer thing. But yes, that was powerful. But that all you have to do, anybody listening, just go to Terence Rice's wife on YouTube, and that the whole complete video is gonna come up. But that's at a rally that they had on outside of the Brooklyn District Attorney's office.
Okay, I ain't no shit. Okay, Terence Rice's wife. Y'all already know what it is. We need y'all to subscribe to them channels. Every little bit counts. Trust me, I'll tell you. When they say each one teach one, they didn't. You know, you got to remember that one that you teach might have a big reach. You know what I'm saying? So
and share. Don't be. you know, if you feel passionate about it, you know, in general, just share. If you have social media pages, you know, you share the information with people, post it, repost stuff, you know, and we never know who somebody knows. We never know if it's on your heart to send a message to somebody that could be influential, that has a voice that's louder than ours. You know, just never think that something is too much or you are too small. Everything counts. Just like he just said, everything counts. You never know who you might move by writing a letter to, by sending an email and bringing their attention to the case. You know.
Well, a lot of people signed it. Some people I'm referring to the petition. A lot of people signed that petition. That I'm looking at the petition. I'm seeing a lot of people names that I know personally that signed it. So let me just shout out a couple people that pops up real quick. It says Jesus cancel. You know what I'm saying? Signed. MacMean, of course, signed. Let me see. Let me refresh it. See who else. I seen some names pop up. I know. Daniel Mercedes signed. Let's see who else. Duck Deuce signed.
I appreciate
the number just went up. The number went up 20.
That signed, that put comments, just so everybody that know, my mother-in-law, they print that out for me, and I read every name. As the numbers climb, I have several copies of it, because instead of just starting off where they left off at, they just send me a whole nother read. Actually print that out, and I sit there in that cell and read every single name from people all over the world. My mother-in-law has friends that's in Nova Scotia.
We had 30 people signed.
Back that commented about the music being played, and I wanted to say you handled that well, because you could have easily been on some egotistical stuff about how people comment about what I do on my platform. But when you and I had a conversation about that, you was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. They right about that. I dropped the ball. I'm gonna make sure I fix that. And that was very, very humbling to you. And I want you to know that that's important for me to comment on, because people need to know that you are maximizing the opportunity from the platform that you have, and to be able to seek and take positive criticism is very, very big. Very, very big.
We team money, so you got a whole support base out here, and basically this is my duty. So it ain't I'm not doing nothing for you. You doing something for me, and also too, you're doing something for the people that see this and do some action, whether that's share, like you said, or do anything. If you do anything, you know what I'm saying, then that's your duty. You know what I'm saying? I'm passing the duty off to y'all to share this stuff. And I had something we had 30 people. It went up 30. The number went up 30 just from the time that we read it from just now. The number right now is
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very, very much. To me, it sounds just so insufficient. Like, I really want to express more.
Okay, now let me ask you something, right? First of all, we still got Red Eyes on. Red Eyes, you want to say something else to, you know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got a lot of time.
Bro, like I said, you know, I'm gonna reach out to you, man. I'm here. I'm gonna support you. You know, I know the struggle. I know what it's like. I'm here, bro. Trust me, I'm here.
I got all your message on the book. Just so you know, I got all your message on the book on a daily. When you salute, you respond to different content that we put up and all that. I got those messages. You know, your big sister, she gives me those messages immediately as you respond. So I want you to know that I do have that. That's why Mac told me. First of all, as soon as he said your name, that's why I shouted out. Now I mean, Far Rockaway. You know what I mean?
This Ralph McDaniels in front of me. I swear. He look like a kid, man. I don't know, something about prison keep brothers glowing. Let me cut y'all real quick, and I'm gonna give it back. But let me just say this. True Dollar says, "Let money know it's harder said than done, but stay positive, and there's power in prayer. God willing, you will be released." You know what I'm saying? Bless up, King. That's True Dollars.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much, True Dollar.
Now, that Guap Entertainment said, is that the same dude Knowledge was talking about from the Sty? He had an interview on SIGN the Channel with 10 Toes Down.
Yeah, that's the same dude, but that right there, those are things that we don't really get into. It's definitely the same person, but those interviews is guys that's trying to glorify some things, and instead of glorifying what they really supposed to be glorifying, which is having an opportunity to have served all that time, make it to the street, parents still alive, you know what I mean? You able to be out there living your life, doing your thing. You know, that right there is that I want to affirm. Yeah, it's the same one, but we don't do them type of interviews.
Okay.
We not glorifying it.
All right, and if we are referring to glorifying the streets in any kind of way and stuff like that, I think I think the narrative here today is to try to paint a different side, and it's crazy that you have to paint your own real life out here. We don't come out here for people knowing that there's a life behind that person that you about to put in jail. We don't really do, you know what I'm saying? We don't come from that time. We know all the worst things about ourselves, you know what I'm saying? But right now on this platform,
one of the brothers, pardon me for cutting you off, man. One of the brothers had did an interview with one of my youngsters. It's really sad that he really gave him a platform, because the brother that did the platform gave him the platform for that interview with somebody that actually always came to see me, always made sure he stayed in touch. He basically was, I guess, impressed by the person and wanted to do an interview for him for his thing. I guess he felt like that would authenticate him. And son basically was like, wish he wouldn't have had the beef that he had with me, but you going into stuff in a way where basically like you glorifying a jail beef type of thing. That's why I made the comment that I made. I mean, we fathers and brothers and friends and children, and like we ain't like like we don't even need to get that part. What we need to be doing is using these experiences to prevent these young kids that's out there on drill time from coming in here, letting them know that it's better to live your life out there on a college campus somewhere than in these plantations. You know what I mean? And you have to have a keen eye on what's going on with them, so that you could connect to them and make a difference in their life in that type of way. Not try to give them some type of perception like, oh, I want to, like Money did that, he looked, I could do that, like how you just complimented Red Eye on how he looked. They tell him about when you leaving that visit and them police is making you strip down and bend over and show your behind and stuff like that. Or they could just come in and tear your stuff up, or lives being lost and the misery that you're going through. Tell them that. Don't tell them nothing that's going to even resemble like this is some country club or some place.
Let me stop you, bro. Let me stop you, Money.
Tell them about this nasty ass food they serving and how they disrespecting your families when they coming up here.
Yeah.
Like that. If you want to get on there, tell them. Don't be talking about I'm OG this and OG that. Nothing. If you really that, your peers, people gonna know that.
Hold on,
Money. Comment on you.
Money. Let's look at this as a moment where we just where we getting our reminder. Okay. Now right. This is what you need sometimes. Okay, in this situation, I believe steel sharpens steel, and I believe that we are in a period of time where we learning that these stories and hurt more than they hurt in the situation. They not. It's like almost like, okay, somebody go out and be like, yeah, my man, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm unfamiliar with the situation. I know briefly names, but I don't know the actual situation. And now I'm kind of like taking it this way. This is how I'm taking it. This is a moment where we could look at this shit that a lot of shit we was glorifying was clown shit. You know what I'm saying? When somebody go out there, I had a dude one time be in my face, Money, telling me about me and shit I did. I didn't know this nigga from a hole in the wall. I was smoking a blunt.
I did that. I experienced that.
And the nigga told me he spoke about something that really happened in the street where I went to jail. And he said he was there that day with me and all that. And I didn't know this nigga from a can of paint. But I knew him for a couple of months or whatever. But they know me as the dudes that I was around know me as something else, right? But he was saying my street name and talking about a movie that happened and didn't even know me. And he was talking to me, scared the shit out of me. So this is what it is. There is a culture of us, right? It's the same thing, like I said, when we come out the house and we think by default we criminals and we gangsters and all this other bullshit, drug dealers, whatever, right? There's a certain part of shit, the things that we glorify that didn't have no returns on it. Ain't no cash. There's nothing for us in it. except for trapping you into a name that prevent people from really knowing your real story and who you really is and shit like that, and how you really valuable. Whether that's you, Money, that's you, Red Eyes, that's me, all of us valuable in some way. You know what I'm saying? Like in some kind of way, right? And we think that the shit that we hear, I'm taking it as a dude was talking and giving you props for doing some old savage shit. And which is crazy because I got this paper. I ran downstairs, got this paper, and the 3 questions that I have. I don't want you to answer this question, but I'm gonna just show you what type of questions we get, just to be transparent with you. The first question was that I was gonna ask, and I remembered that, right? So when Red Eyes came on, I ran and grabbed the paper, you know what I'm saying? So I could remember the other questions that they asked. The first one was from Angela. She asked, how can we help support him and what do you need the most, right? And then Big Chill asked, without incriminating yourself, how many people have you shanked? Hey, yo, right? And then the third one was, what's your take on corrupt CEOs? And this is actually a podcast called Squares and Grizzly Bears I just did an interview with. They asked about that question. So I'm saying that from the ground, me having the control of the back end, and I gotta read hundreds and hundreds of comments and shit like that, and I respond to a lot of them. A lot of people are impressed by the gangster shit. Let's just keep it flat.
Sadly, yeah, that's definitely.
But look, let me say something. Let me just say something, right? I put on your thumbnail pictures of your kids. I put on your thumbnail shit like that, right? What they want to see is a picture with you with a bloody knife. You know what I'm saying? With a CO head. You know what I mean? In the other hand.
What's really sad about that is like you have in the United States over 2 million people that's incarcerated, right? In New York State, because of various reasons, chiefly people serving their time, doing the right thing and being released and refusing to come back. The numbers are significantly down in this particular state, but we already approaching, right, a second year, 4 years, March would be 2 years since it was a serious pandemic in the world, you know, and ain't no such thing as no social distances in here, you know. People have lost their lives, you know, despite the fact that the majority of the time that was served and people being elderly prisoners, people having underlying conditions and things like that. And like I said, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that don't nobody belong in prison. Like, you're not going to hear that from me because I see the craziness that go on every day. But it's a lot of cases and statistics that are factual. These are statistics that I'm talking about is not something that's made up. This is something that these policy makers and the decision makers, they know about. Meaning, people that have been in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, they ain't coming back. Like, life is different for them. Whatever it was they was into when they was coming out, a lot of them came in the first place for some nonviolent stuff because of that drug thing, era, the crack era, or whatever you want to call it, from the late 80s and the 90s and early 2000s and things like that. But people, a lot of organizations that are out there are run by people that was formerly incarcerated. And they're doing a lot of good things. And you don't really hear a lot about these stories, but they are funded. Whether it's Exodus program in New York's curb violence, and there's things that are going on in other states as well. We don't hear about them things. So to just purposely leave somebody that falls into the statistical category that is almost a 0 point whatever percent of them recidivism rate, meaning that they are likely to come back, is really ridiculous because you're just leaving somebody in here that die. And like for medical, people have medical, if they was in the street working a job, they would be paying taxes. They would be contributing to society in one way or another, and they will have their own medical benefits as opposed to taxpayers paying for them to be in here, paying for them to medical and all the other stuff that go on with that. So it's real serious issues that's going on that needs to be addressed than glorifying who did what in the yard, who told on who and all that. And you know, like, that's really crazy. And because for me, when I did have issues, and anybody that know me, and there's a whole bunch of people that's out there on Twitter, you won't be hard pressed to find somebody that this time in New York City that don't know who I am. This is just simply because we in that small community for so long, and plus we live in this 5 areas, so most of us knew each other before we even came to prison. But the thing is, is something that had been brought to me. That's just my character as a personal individual. Now the other ones that acting like they grow, most of them ain't doing none of that stuff they talking about. Okay, and a lot of them was forced into the situation. Like these, it's like I done seen these guys. I've seen these situations. I'm up close and personal with it. Even before this.
Let me say this.
So
let me say this.
That right there is a waste of time. Like really, like it's good to get that out to people so that people could know that reality. You have 1 minute left. Where we at with this? That's really like a waste of time.
Money. Let me tell you. His phone call's about to hang up. I knew we pressed against time, so I'm sorry to the people that's watching. And it seemed like I'm rushing, but I don't want to end up in the same situation where we didn't get some stuff answered. So let me fire these at you before the phone hang up. I don't want you to answer. I'm gonna just go through them. It says, this is why I hate the prison system. It's dehumanizing. I've experienced due to my professional, had to visit, and trust me, no thank you. I was practically molested. That's Patricia. Ming says, true story about the COs be treating us like criminals when we come to visit. Tylon said, gangster rap music is used to put youth in prison. When you do what gangster rap suggests, you get locked up. No free kills in real life. I'm in that class action lawsuit for COs on Rikers. Them dudes was illegal searching us and violating us in many ways, every race. We're gonna have another live with Money, you know what I'm saying, soon, maybe tomorrow or the day after.
We will be back.
Yo, big bro, stay strong, man. I love you, man.
And thank you, Red Eye, for pulling up, man. It was important that you pulled up real quick. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. I'm gonna support your page and your movement too, my bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And good and welcome home. I know it's been 3.5 years, but bro, we need to welcome home for 5, 10 years after putting that time in. You know what I'm saying?
So, just one thing I want the viewers to know that, since Money is off the line, a little something about me is that, Money know I was a wild boy, and it's because of him I left prison with a master's degree. His encouragement, his words like, yo, bro, you sitting up in that classroom, get your GED, yo, stop letting these dudes and get to you and influence you. So I just want the people to know that, yo, he's an influential dude. He's a good man. He's a father figure. He's a big brother figure. And, my major accomplishment is because of him. So, I support him. I want the people to support him.
How was it? Did you get that while you was in?
Yeah, I got all my degrees while I was in prison. Like right before.
What jail you was in when you started your college?
Sullivan.
Wow, I started in Attica, and then I left. When I left Attica, I went to Collins, and I finished in Collins.
Yeah, I got mine through Hudson Link. Sean Peaker, who did a bid. I was locked up with him in Sing Sing. So
he's back.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, they about to close this thing down, but I figured let me get whatever couple of seconds we could get in. But go ahead, finish where y'all was at. I'm here.
All right. So so what we're gonna do, Money, is you can set up another live. I'll keep the people abreast of what you know what I mean. So I'll go back in the comments and figure, you know what I'm saying. So and what I'm gonna do moving forward, because we both like to talk, right? I'm gonna do like 3 questions at a time. They're gonna be rapid, and then I'll just throw the 3 things at you, and then you answer what you can answer. You know what I'm saying? That way we'll try to get more done. You know what I'm saying? As far as like answering the comments and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Red Eyes just got off. All right. Let me see. True papers is signed, sealed, delivered, just playing the waiting game now. Boom, boom. Okay, true story about the COs. Yeah, any other questions that we got? We about to get up off of this joint. You know what I'm saying? All right, and I'll keep y'all abreast in the community section. I'm gonna post a picture of Money, and I'm gonna let y'all know when the next live is gonna be. And also moving forward, Money will be like selecting somebody soon that he's gonna work with, so we can have like a documented you know what I mean, a documented story, a change, or something that actually works. Let's just say we get one person, and then we catch him when boy come home. You know what I'm saying? Point him in the right direction, so he won't bump into the same traps that we did coming home. I'm gonna tell you now, we be falling into them traps. Let me tell you what the traps is. The traps is not understanding how responsibilities, how to pay bills, how to get a job. all that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, pardon me, man. They closing this yard. Listen, I want everybody to know I appreciate y'all time. Thank you very much. We're post up. When we're going to be back on here another day, we got a big storm coming in. So those of us that live on the eastern seaboard, especially up in the northern areas, New York, tri-state areas in New York, Connecticut, and Jersey, it's coming down actually where I'm at right now. But overnight, it's supposed to dump on us. And Long Island areas will probably get over a foot. So y'all be careful out there. If y'all need supplies or whatever, y'all better get them now. So that way, if you snowed in tomorrow, I don't think tomorrow's a good idea to come outside unless you absolutely have to. Emergency. Y'all just stay safe out there. And, everybody else, just stay safe. Again, I appreciate your time. There's nothing more valuable you have in this life but your time and what you do with it. So for sharing it with me, I'm humbled by that. And just stay safe. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir, Money. I'll talk to you tonight, bro.
Yep, tonight. I'll hit you. Yep.
All right, salute. All right, Ivan, good looking, brother. Peace. That's Terence Rice, Money. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that was the same Money. I briefly heard about that little situation, but I love the way he addressed that. You know what I'm saying? That's out of my playbook too, because I'll be trying to learn how to be more like that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of reactive, more responsive. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Some people just react to everything. Boom. You know what I mean? And some people learn how to respond. You know what I'm saying? Don't think just because you're in jail that you automatically, that everybody's patient just because they're in jail. Nah, you don't get patience just from being in jail. You get patience from the situation. Patience is something that's optional. That shit is not just given. You know what I'm saying? So free money. And if you didn't sign a petition, just go sign a petition, man. Just type Terence Rice, Terence, Rice, RICE. It's the first thing that pops up. Boom. Just sign a petition. Let me just see if the numbers went up. It was just, we started at 230 or 224, then it went up to 255. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at it now. 255. It's at, 255. Brooke Biggs signed 2 days. Lizette Nieves, Chris Simon, Rashard Graham, Nadine Franklin just signed. You know what I'm saying? Richard signed 1 day ago. Douglas, okay. Jamel, I don't know if that's the actual numbers, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it updates, All right. So let's get that man home. Not just an advocate. I'm not an advocate. I'm just a person that got a voice, and the story landed on my table because my boy that I love for real, that I rock with. You know what I'm saying? I know about Kai since young. He was the first predicate in C-74 that I ever knew about. There's a crazy story behind him. He's also the person that owns Crackhead Gone Wild, Keanu Streaming. You know what I'm saying? He got a bunch of stuff going on. When you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's one of the rare people that I respect his mind. I don't play chess, you know what I'm saying, with just anybody. I can't just vibe with people, man. I'm a special kind of some type of nigga. So you don't catch my attention. I ignore all you putos. But Kai, I respect him, and for a person in my age to be contemporary, there's nobody that can match me. There's nobody can match me. No nigga that's my age have, you know what I'm saying? The niggas that's my age look at me like I'm their big brother. You know what I'm saying? So when I can meet and, you know what I'm saying, somebody and have that sort of respect for them where I would actually pay attention to something they're telling me, you know what I'm saying? He told me about this a while ago, but he understood that I'm busy, just like him, you know what I'm saying? The average puto wouldn't have been patient. The average puto would have been like, Mac is bullshit because you don't understand a busy nigga life. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And when you become busy, you lose a lot of puto friends. You know what I'm saying? Them same niggas that used to have access to you, as soon as they don't got access to you 5 minutes, they act like women. You know what I'm saying? Not my nigga. You know what I mean? You wanna know why? Because this nigga was out here, you know what I'm saying, opening up businesses and shit. He wasn't worried about MacMean getting right back because they was already on the ground saying free money. You know what I'm saying? Doing them rallies and all that. Look at the date on that video that he got. It's May 6, 2021, y'all. He told me about that. I shared the video and stuff like that because he asked me to. You feel me? He asked me to, but it's his character, you know what I'm saying? And he was saying the same shit like I'm talking about him, about money. And Everybody I spoke to gave me the same character reference. All right? But it don't take me much to size people up, because remember, y'all, I did 11 years. You know what I'm saying? And remember this too. The story that y'all be glorifying and shit, and the shit that y'all be talking about with certain dudes, whether it's me, him, or anybody else, and putting that pain, you know what I'm saying? All you're doing is perpetuating some shit that you can't even do. You ain't never been in front of nobody's knife and have to, you know what I'm saying, come out victorious. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know, but yet you want them accolades. Who the fuck, what type of nigga is you? What type of motherfucker is on? What type of person is playing the drums behind that big ass skull you got? Woo! You feel good, you know what I'm saying? You only feel good because you're a sucker. It's like watching the Game of Thrones and two dudes chopping each other up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, he was tough, he crazy. You see how he jumped off the building? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? See, but that shit don't pay us. It don't pay me. It don't make me, it don't give me no value. It don't do anything. It just make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Who was tough and all that. And who did what in jail. You niggas is fucking pathetic. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never do no, that never been me, man, out here. I don't erase videos really neither. Everything I do, whether it's a mistake, bad choice or not, it goes up there. If you got a voice and you don't say nothing and help somebody that you really believe in, then what the fuck is this earth here for? Why don't you just erase everybody on the earth and just leave you? Because some of you motherfuckers, that's all you think about is your own self. Some of y'all niggas is bitches. And I don't understand how you can have a platform and did so much time and not open up the door for somebody that you know that's locked up. When all you gotta do is just do it. Start reaching out. Some of you niggas been ducking your homies in jail for so long. You know what I'm saying? I know because I've done it too. Life calls. All right? Life beckons. All right? Just know this, right? Not all bulldogs are created equal. Smash that like button. Just know that. That right there is out of the Bible. If you don't believe me, open that shit up. Have you ever smoked Bible paper? Reading John and hell in chapter Psalms, getting bombed until I'm actually gone. Woo! Baby. Y'all want to worship the gangster shit, nigga. Bring somebody home, man. Send them a package. Send somebody some fresh fruit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Send a bag of fruit, oranges, apples, all that shit to your homeboy that ain't hear from you and think that he ain't never gonna hear from you because you've been a sucker for so long. Show him you ain't a sucker this week. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got all that snow about to hit them. Send them niggas some little dabbies, some Entenmann's. Ooh! When that Entenmann's hit, nigga, stay away from my cell, bro. I got one donut for the whole company. What y'all want to do with this? What are we gonna do? I know you got them Entenmann's, Mac. Yes, I do got them Entenmann's, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Them Entenmann's. Ooh, I'm getting happy. Yo, chills going through my. Yo, bro, I used to get them packages, bro, especially for Christmas. Ooh, baby. There's certain things we just hide. Niggas be waiting for you to pull your shit out the package bag, and niggas like, yo, what? We lit. I'm lit, nigga. You got shit, puto. This for y'all. This for y'all. Some Mac, boom, boom, boom. And all this is mine, nigga. Look at that shit, nigga. Take a picture. Woo, snacks. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Whoa. Yo, Matt, I know you ain't opened up the little Debbie. Yo, bro. Here, man. Here. God damn. Got to flush the toilet when you open up the sour cream. Send your man a package. Stop playing. You balling, right? You on Instagram. Y'all niggas talking about how tough y'all was in jail and shit. You niggas is dickheads. Dickheads. And surprise, congratulations, you played yourself, nigga. Me too. So I'm not trying to play myself no more. I gotta do all this shit now. I'm telling y'all, putos. You feel me? Send your man some Entenmann's, nigga. You know what I mean? That nigga might need some magazines. You never know. Some of these niggas is freaky bulldogs in jail. They want the Buttmans and the black tails or whatever they doing now. You know what I mean? I don't even know if they can still have short eyes in the jail. You know what I'm saying? Me and Seven was short eye kings. Telling my nigga Marco Bambino, I used to go to his cell, put point, you know what I'm saying, my back, walk, they be like, Salam alaikum. I'm like, alaikum assalam, I'm about to beat off. You know what I'm saying? Send your man some, you know what I'm saying, some shit, right? Send your man something, man. Y'all niggas is clowns out here, man. Send your man something, man. Open the door for a nigga, man. Do something. Or y'all real. You want to talk about me? Y'all want to talk about me? You know what I'm saying? Out here and shit, you baseless ass niggas. You don't see no real niggas talking about me. Type my name up. Everybody else got beef. Everybody else had beef. All on YouTube. Word. Bitch ass nigga. Oh, this nigga slapped you. All this. Beating each other up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might just go have a drink, man. Because your niggas looking like goofies. You know what I'm saying? How real you is. All the Mount Rushmore, the niggas is home. That we still got some people that's left in there for shit they ain't even do, my nigga. Listen to the case. It's not just because I got an affinity for no fucking crooks. I'm telling you, look at the case. It's all the way fucked up. Manny said I used to act like that. I had attitude when my packages come. Bro, get the fuck away from my cell. I used to go to Wild Bill motherfucking cell. Let me tell you something. When we was in college, I used to go to Wild Bill Q and violate, nigga. That nigga used to try to kill us, bro. Yo, I used to go on a visit and go get them black boots, them Timbs. You know what I'm saying? Send your man some Timbs, nigga. Send your man an army jacket, man. Nigga might be running around in a fucking chino jacket, nigga. That's why Red Eyes acts. I'm gonna tell you something, and I don't know Red Eyes from a hole in the wall, right? But Red Eyes acts money. I know we could do all of this stuff to support you. You know what I mean? Go, you know, with the petition and everything else. But what do you need? He was asking them, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Red Eyes, I'm gonna answer that right now. Send him some food. He probably already stocked up. You know what I'm saying? Send him some food. He like that vegetarian shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Send him some bamboo shoots or something in a can or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's all he want. You know what I'm saying? Probably some snacks. He probably stocked up on that. Probably don't even want that. Maybe he's meditating. Only thing he want to do is come home. Every morning, or whenever I do speak to him, he say, I feel like coming home. When I say, how you feel? I always ask it to him twice. And it's always the same answer. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like when he give that answer, it's almost like listening to, like, y'all talking about the gangster. I just hear a child, like, you know what I mean? Feel like coming home. Calm as fuck. That shit's eerie to me. I am indebted. God didn't put money in my path for no reason. He could put money in my path for I could correct the actions that you know what I mean. The so-called real nigga that ducked some of my niggas. Even like to this day, Ace is on my JPay. I know he waiting for me to. I done ran into so much personal shit that it's hard for me to connect with the niggas that I really know in real life that's still there and I love. It's easier for me to connect with somebody that's a stranger because it gives me a chance to get back into the relationships, you know what I'm saying, that with some of my niggas that I know is not going to come home. Personally, you know what I'm saying? Like Ace. You feel me? I'm online, bro. I'm on my chat. All right. Gemstone. You know what I'm saying? See, so I feel like God placed him in my path so I can fix certain things up. So when I tell y'all, as I tell y'all, I gotta be responsible for this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not talking about be buddy with some nigga that you know is just, you know what I'm saying, like a piece of shit. I ain't talking about that. I'm saying that there's some good ones that's left up in there. And then, you know, in this particular situation, this is somebody that's innocent. And I'm not the only person that's saying it. They doing rallies in front of the district attorney's office for them to open this shit up. Okay? So be a real puto. Keep in contact with people. And if you can't do stuff, you know what I'm saying? Don't let MacMean make you feel guilty about what you ain't do. Just know that, listen, There's 3 ways you can fight things. You know what I'm saying? With your hands, your mouth, or you could harbor it in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Which is the weakest of faiths. You know what I'm saying? So I would suggest let's start doing more actions and let's glorify this dumb shit, because this shit is corny, bro. For a nigga like me, when I used to be in cells like that look like this shit, this hallway, right? When I used to live like that, let me tell you something, right? There's nothing that none of y'all can tell me. Nothing that none of y'all can tell me to make me go different than the focus or the goals that law set for me. You feel me? That's what you call personal relationship with God, sucker. You know what I'm saying? Your heart ain't right, man. Get your heart right, man. And get next to the niggas that ain't scared to box with you, because I'll box with any one of you bulldogs. I don't care if you my peoples or none of that shit. Gemstone tell you. Salute, Mr. Red Diamonds. I box with fucking Gemstone, but you know what I'm saying? Like, constantly. Steel sharp as steel, though. And I 100% co-sign that motherfucker. That's because I know his character. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that same thing for everybody. You know what I mean? Dudes get into this shit, this feminine shit out here, you know what I'm saying? And be thinking that that tough shit is tough. That tough shit ain't really tough, nigga. The only ones that like that shit is the niggas that really ain't about that action. Go look at Shaquell, one of the coolest motherfuckers in the game. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen that nigga swerve so much sucker shit. Like nigga, I'm like, wow, y'all niggas is bugging. You know what I'm saying? Certain motherfuckers you let go make the George Foreman grill. I'm talking about the boxers, the heavyweights. You let them go cash out the way they do it. You don't bother them, man. Y'all don't hold nothing sacred. Why? Because you want the action. You want the savage to come out. Just so you can say free the homie. You know what I'm saying? Which one of you niggas sent 10K of the package? Or even know what's up with them? Which one of y'all is in contact with Killer Cav and know what's going on with Killer Cav? Or even Wildcat or any one of them that went back to jail after they had all of this freedom out here? Huh? Let's talk about the real stories. The niggas, the shit we talking about. And I don't know if Killer Cav locked up. Hopefully he not. Because it's boring out here without Killer Cav. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. Which one of y'all sent Tankhead something? All y'all niggas was out here rallying for Tankhead. Tankhead, right? Tankhead got locked the fuck up. Which one of y'all niggas in contact with Tankhead? Y'all like slinging names around like Magoo and them and all that. Which one of y'all niggas even, a lot of y'all niggas don't even know Magoo and them. You know what I'm saying? And then what about, you know what I mean? It was the same way with the rest of the brothers. Now look at all these brothers that's home now. That's trying to, you know what I'm saying? Now you got a new breed. The niggas that seen the first breed, you know what I'm saying, start problems with each other and look like clowns out here. Now niggas is tired of that. Now they tired of that. All right? Niggas don't want that no more. As they know, damn, everybody look like clowns. We done took down the top of niggas that we said we love and shit and reduced them niggas to, yo, you got slapped, you got beat up, you got this, you got that. Y'all niggas is fucking disgusting. Fuck all y'all niggas that's with that. All right? And I don't give a fuck if you with no gang neither, nigga. Whether you a blood, crip, all that shit, nigga. I ain't never unsharpened my knife for no motherfucking nobody, nigga. No gang, not even a Muslim. You Muslim, nigga, you get in front of my shit, you might get it. That's it. Period. I don't live like that no more. I see how it hurt me more than it hurt the niggas that like going to the movies. You know what I'm saying? I tell y'all constantly, when I first caught my first jail case, I felt like a bozo. I opened this nigga up so bad, you know what I'm saying, that it was so bad, nigga, in court. Anyway, in court, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Can y'all hear me? Let me take that other screen off. Can you hear me? Can your putos hear me? Y'all know I always veer off topic, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get out this hallway. Quick. Right quick. What's up? Can you grab this tray for me? Can you grab this tray for me?
Yeah, here I come.
All right.
Hi.
Yeah, cool. Those. I just got sprayed. Hey, take this. I just got Nerf gun. I'm still online. Word. Grab that cup too.
My problem.
Hey, take that too.
Okay. Are you coming in?
I'm gonna come back up. I'm gonna come back over. Let me just take this stuff downstairs. I didn't even know what the fuck was hitting me. Yeah, we about to get into a Nerf war. I got the drum and all that other stuff. So I'm gonna cut this. Y'all already know. I'll get back with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, true story. Not all putos are created equal. We out, man. Free money.